Hello. So, I just wanted to uh, make this little video about, my gastric bypass and why or how I've been so successful in losing weight. I had my surgery March 4th, 2020. Um, so almost 6 months, I've lost 145 pounds. And I still have about 55 pounds to go to make my ultimate dream come true, of a goal. But I do notice that there are a lot of people that are struggling and stuff like that, and not really losing much weight or anything like that. This surgery is like, it's hard, but in weird ways. For the most part, it is very easy to keep losing weight. For me anyway, and everybody's different, but I think what you have to do is ask yourself, am I doing everything that I can do? Not saying that you're not, or you feel like you, or like you're consciously not doing what you're supposed to be doing, but like, I do not eat any carbs. Well, there's carbs and everything, but I don't eat any like breads, pastas, that sort of thing. I don't eat a lot of fats. I don't eat sugar. Of course, I'll get the dumps if I do, but I haven't even tried to eat sugar enough to get the dumps. I don't snack throughout the day. I drink my water. I try to stay active, but I don't really exercise. I'm gonna be honest, that's where I fail. I don't exercise. The gyms aren't open, it's hot out. Maybe I'll go to the pool, but usually I'm working, sitting on my ass or laying down in bed like I am right now. But what I have done is followed mostly to the letter everything that they've told me to do. So they give you a book and it gives you a guideline. Just do that. Find what healthy things that you can as far as, meals. Stick to those. Find yourself that one treat. For me, it's sugar-free popsicles, and caffeine. I enjoy my coffee in the morning, and I like some unsweetened iced tea. So that's what I do. Other than that, the meals that I have are maybe a handful of nuts or seeds, and sugar-free beef jerky, and ground chicken or some sort of meat with some vegetables. And I portion out my portions very strictly to 4 to 5 ounces, and I just focus on everything, and it's really not that hard to do that. Once you get in the flow of it, it becomes something you depend on. That regularity. Another big component is therapy, and I understand that people are averse to therapy or think it's not important or will not help them, and they tried therapy and didn't seem to help. It helps in ways that you don't really realize. So it makes you think about the things that are happening, or what issues you have, and just thinking about them or talking about them actually help to work them out in the background of your mind. You might not even think, and it might be exhausting, it might be tedious and everything, but it will work and it will help you stay on track. Especially if you find a therapist that has had a weight loss surgery, or has worked with people who have had surgery before. So what I mean by therapist is counselor. And yeah, I mean, take your vitamins the way you're supposed to. Value yourself, learn how to love yourself, stop fucking up and saying fuck it. And that sounds really hard and kind of mean, but honestly, like, get the fuck over yourself and do it. How much money did we spend on this? How much time do we spend on this? How much energy and worry and anticipation and excitement and everything just to not do what you're supposed to do because you're yet again a victim of yourself? Like, stop. But I'm not saying that's everyone, but if that pisses you off but is kind of right, then I'm sorry. That's what I wanted to do, is motivate you that way. Because sometimes, I know for me, sometimes being offended is the best motivation. And I love you and you have so much value. I'm not better than you in any way. I've just made different decisions, I think, than some people have. And like I said in the beginning, it can be hard for some people. Some people are doing all the right things and it's just not working. And I'm so sorry for that, but you gotta do everything you can. And when I mean everything you can, I mean literally painstakingly every day, keeping in mind the strict regiment of eating and that sort of thing. I'm starting to hit the hair loss stage. You can see my hair starting to thin. More to come on that. My friend's a hairdresser and he gave me an idea for an nioxin, and I'm gonna try that when I get paid. But usually I'm all positivity and light, but and hopefully you're taking this the right way. I don't mean to be a rude asshole about everything, but just, you gotta follow what they tell you to do. They're the experts. They're the ones who have the college degrees in this stuff. They're the ones who have seen hundreds, maybe thousands of people be successful or fail or just do okay. I know you want to hit the ball out of the park on this. I do too. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not better than anybody else. And I don't want to chastise anyone or anything like that. But honestly, 100%, you just gotta do what you have to do. And if it's not working or you hit a stall, I've hit many stalls, I've regained a couple pounds and then came back on track, just not even changing my diet at all. The body's a weird thing, and weight is not an exact science. So give yourself a break, but also kick yourself in the ass and do what you have to do, and do it harder, and do it like your life depends on it. Because at the end of the day, if you end up in a worse spot than you were before, or just not losing anything, this was all a waste. And you're worth more than that.